life. He was friendly, compassionate, and deeply loved. Nicholas was very protective of his little sister, and they enjoyed playing together with their cousins or pets. The family treasured their travels across the country, visiting Grandma and Papa in Arizona and taking trips to one of their many timeshares, including the kids' favorite destination, Hawaii. When Laura stayed in Ohio to care for her sick mother, it was hard on them. Our dad waited for her, waited for the time when they can spend their golden years together. But this is where their love story ended. This storm that has stretched over 6.5 years to get to this day, today, and the grief that we bear isn't emotional, just emotional. At times it feels really physical. It seeps into our bones. It's aged us, it's broken us in many ways, and it's stolen so much from us. Before I continue, I would like to share something very personal. A short voice message from our dad, recorded on my birthday, May 3rd, 2017. I can't say the words. He always left me messages on my birthday and holidays. Hearing his voice means everything to me. It's a precious reminder of the love that we shared.
Such a difficult testimony there. Still with us, Richard Grundy, Josh Kolsrud, and Jeffrey B. Simon. Josh, the judge reminded these jurors they're not supposed to be taking any of the victim impact portion into account, but merely the uniqueness of the victims in this case, how they were in the community. But listening to that, I mean, this is a unique situation where they are only tasked with the penalty and not whether he did it or not. He's already pleaded guilty to that.
Yeah, exactly. And actually, for death penalty cases, it's not uncommon to have a defendant plead guilty and then they save the death penalty portion and decision for a jury. Now, here, the prosecutors have 3 different ways that they can get the death penalty. They can get it from, number 1, avoiding arrest or committing concealing of a crime, and they have to prove each one of these beyond a reasonable doubt. The second is they can prove cold, calculated, and premeditated. If they prove that to a jury beyond a reasonable doubt, that alone can lead to the death penalty. And finally, the last way they can prove it is by especially heinous or atrocious, cruel, and unusual. If they prove that aggravating factor, that can also lead to the death penalty. Now, the defense will also have a mitigation specialist. You know, every death penalty case has a mitigation specialist, and, you know, they will certainly have this person testify that the defendant, suffered from emotional trauma. They will also try to bring an emotional impact on the jury in some way, shape, or form. These trials, are very, very tough. The juries oftentimes have to go through at least.
Something really quick on that one. Not to cut you off, but I do want to give him a chance to